Jesus says, "Your unbelief is the worst, and it is the devil's favorite weapon." July 10th, 2017. Words from Jesus to Sister Clare, spoken by Jackie. Jesus began, "Stand firm in me." Many of you are beginning to see forward movement and breakthroughs in your life. Now you must hold fast to them and stand firm. As always, any movement I make in your lives is countered by the enemy. I give, he tries to take. What can cause you to lose the ground you have been given by steady work and perseverance? Unbelief, laziness, judgment and pride. By the way, pride always precedes judgment. When you look upon others, find fault with them, you open the door for opposition in varying degrees. If you are highly critical and without charity, you will encounter rough winds dead ahead. If you are slightly critical and catch it, repenting immediately, you will immediately close the door. In any case, it is a sense of superiority that even suggests you should find fault with another soul. You have no idea the obstacles they must overcome every day. Only I know that. To think that you are qualified to judge is the fatal poison of pride. Laziness quits prematurely and takes its ease with consolations. Food, surfing the internet, whatever else is a pleasant distraction. I'm not talking about a legitimate break here. I'm talking about the attitude. Well, I worked hard, I can take it easy now. Saying that, while you still have the energy and alertness to work, is laziness. And last but truly the worst, unbelief. Unbelief is continually suggested to souls by the demons. It is their favorite and most effective weapon these days of supernatural increase. Unbelief says, "Well, I'm doing my best, but I'm not seeing improvement. Lord, are you sure this is what you want me to do?" One of the greatest rules of discernment is to discern when you are not being affected by fatigue, distractions, emotional ups and downs, or a recent setback. The devils wait for you to have a setback of some kind. Then they pounce on your resolve to obey me and keep going. So when you discern a direction, you do not change course, because you have taken the time to know my will. Opposition will come, but you will not change course. This is a very important rule of discernment. Well, Lord, I'm guilty of all these things, but this last one, wow, it is what I'm struggling with daily. Yes, that's why I told you to stay out of the world, and given your circumstance with having to move your office, you have done well, my love. Fire tried gold. Your teachings are by far your greatest contribution to my kingdom, at least at this time. They are backed not by knowledge, but love and experience, being immersed in your own fires of purification. I don't want you to be without consolation that you have accomplished something for me. I was really grieving at this point because I feel like such a failure at making time for this most important gift. Some things, Claire, you cannot avoid. I just want you to know that your life so far has not been in vain, and you have helped many souls go through the refining fires and still cleave to me. That's why you saw the treasure chest in your heart, overflowing with fire-tried gold coins, shining and bright, glowing and golden. Doesn't that make you feel better? It does, I replied with tears of joy. It does. You will be settled in soon and enjoy more time for messages and music. Don't sweat the small stuff. This is just a temporary bump in the road, and we are passing it by soon. Please don't upbraid yourself for using this time. There was no other way. Yes, my dearest, I said, stand firm, stand in faith. Do not allow your resolve to be undermined by anything. When you come to the keyboard and flounder, know that you have an enemy assignment to make you fail. Truly, over your left shoulder, this reproachable spirit is taunting you. Look how slow you are. You'll never get that melody down. You don't have the experience to do different things with those chords, nor the coordination, and least of all, the talent. Put it up. Why be a failure in front of your audience? Just give them an excuse. Tell them you have to concentrate on the Word, on the Bible, right now, and you're taking a break. They'll forget all about your music, and you'll look good in the process. Ooh, disgusting creature. Those are just some of the lies that are being shot into your head with poisoned tips. My defense is, Jesus said it, and I believe it, and that settles it. Go back to the pit, you unclean spirit. Clare, I keep waiting for you to uphold my honor. I wait for you to take these gross losers by the horns and fling them into the pit. I wait and wait and wait. Aren't you aware you are being poisoned all day, all night, and especially when you want to play? Can't you feel it? Do you know what they are doing? They are accusing me of being a liar, incompetent, too weak to finish the good work I've begun in you, and I'm waiting for you to defend my honor. It hurts me when you don't believe. Yes, unbelief is terribly dangerous, and it's why most never live the life I intended for them, even though I gave them words and confirmations. You see, motivation lies in the knowing that you can do it. So when your underlying thought is, I will always be a failure, your will gives out and you can't work from the fire in your soul, the longing, the interior gifts, because you don't believe in yourself with my empowerment. So you allow distractions to eat your time and make excuses. Other times in your life that I gave you something to do, you were on fire and persevered no matter who said what. You were younger, stronger, and pursued things very energetically. You've fallen for the lie that you can't do it now because you are older and don't have the same strength. Well, that may be true, but it's not by your power, your might, or your own steam you can do this. It's by my power and anointing. So your problem is unbelief in me. How long will you allow this to snag you? Sure, they will lie to you and tell you in heaven you will play perfectly. Why are you struggling like this down here? Just give it up until heaven. Do you know why they say these things? They hate you. They hate what you stand for, and they can't stand your message. And worse yet, you are given beautiful melodies, so the words will stick in a soul's ear and bring them continuing consolation. That's why. You won't do that in heaven. That has to be done down here. And they hate you for consoling souls and strengthening their faith. So I am waiting for all of you, my brides, to stand firm against the wiles of the devil, because you do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against the principalities, against authorities, against the world rulers of the darkness of this age, and against spiritual wickedness in the heavens. You all are under continual attack. The greater your gift is going to impact the kingdom of darkness, the harder they will fight you with poison-tipped arrows. And they have your number. They know where you stand and where you fall. So you cannot stand on your own, you must stand in me. They will never overcome me. But together we will keep on going without a flinch, let alone a wishful look back behind the plow. I'm here for you, my brides. Rest assured, you are not doing anything in your own ability or power. I am defending you every step of the way. But where is your defense of me? How many of you have faced off the devils and upbraided them for lying about me? Because that's what it boils down to. You can't do it because God can't do it. Don't let them get away with that. Turn on them and rebuke them. Please uphold my honor. It is, as I've said before, your sword, the word of truth, in one hand, your gift in the other. I'm sending out angels now as we speak to defend you against these attacks, and my Spirit will impart a greater seal in you to protect my honor. Do so with great dignity and resolve. I am counting on you.